Everyone, this is Temitope Lawal, and welcome to my first video of Cancer Explained with Dr. T. Alright, so in this video and in subsequent ones to come, I will help each and every one of us, anybody, understand everything about cancer in a layman's language, one video at a time. So, if you're a medical student, if you think cancer research is going to be something you'll be needing in the future, or you know anyone suffering from cancer, or you know anyone who has just been diagnosed with cancer, or you're a medical practitioner, or you're interested in cancer in one way or the other, please stick to the video. Trust me, you're going to be understanding cancer in the most simplest way ever. All right, so I'm just going to be running us through what I'll be bringing to us, right, in this episode. So first of all, I'll be helping us understand what cancer really is. All right, it's actually a broad term. So the first thing I'm helping us understand is what cancer is. Also, we'll be breaking down the different terminologies, basic terminologies used in cancer research. Talking about the difference between benign and malignant. If you see someone who has benign cancer or malignant cancer, I'll helping us to differentiate it, the different oncogenes used in cancer and what oncogenes are. Talk about tumor suppressor gene, and all those basic terms they use in cancer research. I help you understand it. Also be looking at, the different types of cancer. I'm really going to be picking each types of cancer. For example, we have breast cancer, we have prostate cancer, we have cancer of the lungs, cancer of the liver, cancer of different types of organ in the body. So I'm going to be taking each of these cancer types and be breaking them down, talking about, their different characteristics, how they can be gotten, the symptoms that are associated with each of these cancer, and how we can treat them. Also, one other things to be looking at are how to spot the differences between these types of cancer. All right. Also be looking at the spotlights on the rare cases and their challenges. Are there rare cases, are there rare types of cancer? Have you heard about, there are some rare types of cancer we have. Also be looking at how to identify cancer and, diagnosis. This is very, very important for everyone, such that we are able to identify cancer early, at its early stage. Hope we know that if you are able to identify cancer early, then you can attack it early before it begins to spread to its other neighboring organs. All right, so in this channel, or should I say in this episode, I'll be helping us understand all these things about cancer. Also be helping us to understand the early signs and symptoms of cancer, right? So what are the signs that show that you could possibly be this disease, or should I say this new development in the body could possibly be pointing to cancer? So I'll be helping us to understand the early signs and symptoms relating to cancer. Also, one other things you also be learning are the importance of regular screening and diagnosis, right? And also the lifestyle and cancer prevention. How can we prevent cancer with our lifestyle? And also how diet and exercise can influence the risk of having cancer. All right, so this and many more I'll be discussing when it comes to Cancer Explained with Dr. T. All right, one other thing we'll also be doing, we'll be debunking some myths about cancer prevention techniques. Are there myths relating to cancer? Some people do say that. Some people once said that cancer loves sugar. Okay, should we stop taking sugar? So in this episode and several other ones, I'll be helping us understand, and be debunking these myths about cancer. Also be looking at, by the grace of God, be bringing in people who are living with cancer, their lifestyle changes after a cancer diagnosis. Trust me. The very moment when you are diagnosed with cancer, it's not always funny. It can be a life-changing, situation. Very, very drastic. It can change the course of your life. So I'll be helping us understand how we can manage cancer, and also the mental health and support for cancer patients and caregivers. If you are a caregiver, or you know anyone who is a cancer patient, or anyone who has just been diagnosed with cancer, what are the mental health and support you can give to these people? I'll be explaining them in this channel. And trust me, this is going to be really interesting because I'm going to be using pictorial diagrams, and I'm going to be bringing people who are battling cancer, who are battling different types of cancer currently, and they are going to be sharing their experiences with us. All right, and they are going to, when you hear from them directly, I think we can better relate to them. Also, be helping us understand, of course, one of the basics is the anatomy and biology of cancer, how cancer came to be. Trust me, that disease can be very, very deadly. Okay, so these and many more I will be explaining in this episode. Also, I would urge us to be putting the link to my YouTube channel here, also, or in my bio, right? I want us to subscribe. It's actually a new channel. Also, Cancer Explained with Dr. T. So I really want us to, to like, to subscribe, and share. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.